everyone, it's Miss Dianne at Kinsman Free Public Library, and I'm here today with Raylan and Evelyn and Evie. And Raylan is a trainer for Canine Companions for Independence, and you may remember Evelyn from a previous video we did earlier in the year when she was quite a bit smaller. I'm not sure how many months old
She was about 3 months.
3 months. And how old?
She's going to be 9 months tomorrow.
Okay, so she's 9 months old now, and she's learned some new commands and tricks, so we thought we would share those with you today. So I'm going to let them do their thing.
Come on over here. Come on, Evie. Jump. Jump. Well, that was a little freeze. Okay, off. Come here. Evie, here. Up. Yes. Good girl. Off. You want to ask her to shake? Have her sit first.
Sit. Shake.
Did she do the other leg?
Shake.
Good girl.
Yes.
How about down?
Down.
Stand. Back up.
Stand.
Back up and tell her.
Stand.
Good girl. Good girl. Evie, under. Come on. All the way. Come on. Good girl. Evie, release. Good girl. Here, come here. We're working on back.
Okay.
Okay. Evie, here. Look, back. Come here. We'll do it right next to the bench. Nope. Come here. Okay, ready? Back. Back. She goes crooked. Back. 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 Good girl. Good girl. What other commands do we know? Trying to think.
So how many commands do you have to teach them before they go off?
30, but most of them are like easy.
Okay.
She knows car, so when we tell her that, she jumps in the car. Sit down.
Kennel.
She knows kennel when you tell her to go to a kennel, or a bed. She
Yeah.
knows bed. Some other ones that we use that we can't show here. Oh, she has to wait for her food. So you put her food down, and she has to sit, and she has to wait for it till you tell her okay.
Oh, it has to be really hard.
And she can't eat any food off the ground. So we could show them how she does that.
Yeah.
Evie, down. Down. Good girl. You want to put one on her paw? Don't. Don't. Good girl, Evie. No. Okay, you can give it to her.
Yeah.
Good girl.
Pick a piece up too.
That's a hard one because she likes her food.
Yes, that would be extremely hard. So how much longer will you have her?
Until February. I just got the notice that she's going in February. No extra time.
No,
Because of COVID. Yeah, they're taking them on time now.
Okay.
You can give it to her.
So how many dogs now have you trained?
This is the 4th.
And they're all placed and doing well.
Yes.
So look for Evelyn's story. You can follow them on Facebook. Sometimes you can find her, right?
She doesn't have her own page.
Oh, okay. But you can look up Canine Companions for Independence if you want more information about the organization. And so what are some of her favorite things to do?
Right now, she likes to get in our pool.
Ooh, that sounds, I'd like to get in the pool too. That sounds like a lot of
She
fun.
likes to go in the pool.
And so
She loves to ride in the car.
Oh, that's always a fun thing too.
And she gets excited when you get her vest. She likes to go places.
So you're all ready to work, for sure. So what's the hardest thing to break her of? What is she just really...
Licking.
Licking.
Licking, and that's about the hardest, right, Evelyn?
Yeah.
But she's learning. She's getting it.
Getting it better.
Yes.
So and Evelyn is a mix of lab and golden retriever, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then most of their dogs that are bred are of that mix too. Well, I'm glad that you brought her out today. Is there anything else you want to show?
Can't think of anything. Evelyn makes some neat things craft things, and she donates all the money to the organization. So if you want to look her up on Facebook,
Like the bow.
and her bandana,
Bandanas.
you can look her up under Evelyn's Heart. She made her water bottle holder,
Oh, that's awesome.
so she makes a lot of different things and donates everything.
That's awesome. That's a great way to give back.
And she's only 10 years old.
And
So.
they named the dog after Evelyn.
Yes.
For all the things that she's done for them. So
Yes.
I'm going to read a story here with Evie. The story I'm going to read today is called Hero Service Dogs. There are all sorts of dogs that help people. Evie is one of them. This is a guide dog. Why is this dog in a grocery store? Have you ever seen a dog in a grocery store? It is a service dog, and service dogs are working dogs trained to help their owners. Guide dogs will help people who are blind who can't see well. These dogs help lead people around. Guide dogs also make sure their owners don't fall or walk into something. The dogs also wear a special harness. As you can see, Evie has a special harness on. The dog's owner holds onto the harness or leash while walking. When an owner says a word like steady, he or she wants the dog to slow down. Guide dogs listen for commands from their owners, and they learn commands such as left, right, and forward. A guide dog will stop at curbs and steps, and this warns an owner that something is in the way. Guide dogs also can make sure cars are stopped before crossing the street. Dogs sometimes disobey their owners. A guide dog will not follow a command that leads its owner into danger. Isn't that awesome? Assistance dogs often help someone who can't move easily. Assistance dogs help people who have trouble with some tasks. They can be asked to reach for things for their owners or help their owners move around. Labrador Retrievers and German Shepherds make good assistant dogs. They also can help their owners open doors. They can be trained to flip a light switch. They can also learn how to open automatic doors. And many people with assistance dogs are in wheelchairs, and they're trained to stay safe and calm around the wheelchair. A big part of an assistant dog's job is to wait for commands. Assistant dogs are trained to wait out of the way until their owners ask for help. They are always ready, even when they are resting. Service dogs have an important job. They're always there to keep their owners safe, and they often wear vests when they are working. So, never pet a service dog without asking an owner's permission first. We also have hearing dogs. Hearing dogs help people who are deaf or who have trouble hearing. These dogs are trained to listen for important sounds. Many types of dogs can be trained to work as hearing dogs. They might listen for things like an alarm clock, a fire alarm. When they hear something important, it will get the owner's attention and it leads the owner to the sound. This dog tells its owner when the oven timer is ringing. Hearing dogs might lie down or nudge their owners if they hear the fire alarm. All hearing dogs learn different sounds. A dog must know at least 3 sounds to become a hearing dog. They are trained to respond to these sounds within 15 seconds. Like all service dogs, hearing dogs are allowed in places pet dogs aren't. There are also medical response dogs. These dogs are trained to help people with special medical conditions. Some with diabetes and epilepsy have medical response dogs. Dogs have a much stronger sense of smell than people, and many scientists believe this lets the dogs sense certain sudden medical changes in a person. They might sense when this owner is about to have a medical emergency. And some people with severe allergies depend on medical response dogs too. Their dogs alert their owners if an allergen is nearby, like peanuts. These dogs can often sense a problem before their owners know something is wrong. The dog may encourage its owner to lie down or to take special medicine. Some people with certain conditions may need to lie down if they feel like they're going to pass out. Like Evie's lying down. I'm putting her to sleep. Medical response dogs react when their owner's symptoms get worse. I know, I called your name, didn't I? They can get help from nearby people in need. These dogs and other service dogs get plenty of time to play, just like regular pets. Playing together helps them make the service dogs and their owners better friends and partners. So that's a little bit about our hero service dogs. Evie's just one of them. This story is called Madeline Finn and the Library Dog by Lisa Papp. So this is a story about how a dog is helping someone love to read. I do not like to read, says Madeline. Not books, not magazines, not even the menu on the ice cream truck. I especially do not like to read out loud. My teacher says to keep trying, but sometimes I can't figure out the words, and sometimes the sentences get stuck in my mouth like peanut butter. That happens to me sometimes too. And sometimes people laugh when I make a mistake. And I never get a star sticker from my teacher, not even a smiley face. Instead, I get a heart that says, keep trying. I get a lot of keep trying stickers, but I want the star. Stars are for good readers. Stars are for understanding words and for saying them out loud. But I know what else they're for. Stars are for making wishes. So I make a wish for my very own star. I guess wishes take a while because I didn't get my star on Monday or Tuesday, and my teacher said, keep trying. On Thursday, I say the frog's name wrong. It's Samuel. I try to get away with Sam, but it doesn't work. Friday is no better. On Saturday, Mom takes me to the library, and the librarian says hello. I don't like to read. I remind her in case she forgot. Oh, I remember, she says, but today we have something special, something you might enjoy. I wonder what that would be. How about, would you like to read to a dog? I know, I like reading to dogs. So the librarian led me over to a big white dog, whose name is Bonnie. Why don't you pick out a book to read to her? She is a great listener. And Bonnie is beautiful, like a big snowy polar bear. And her mom says, would you like to try, Madeline? Oh, yes, please, I say, but not very loud. At first, I'm nervous. I got the letters mixed up, the words didn't sound right, but then I looked at Bonnie and she looks right into my eyes and she doesn't even laugh. I feel better and I try again. Halfway through I get stuck on another word and Bonnie doesn't mind. She puts her big paws in my lap and lets me pet her until I figure it out. After that, Bonnie and I read together every Saturday. It's fun to read when you're not afraid of making mistakes. Bonnie teaches me that it's okay to go slow and to keep trying, just like the sticker says. I still don't have a star, but I can be patient, like Bonnie, and keep trying. Soon it's almost time to read to the class again, but when I go to the library, Bonnie's not there, and neither is the librarian. Would you like to wait for another dog? The other librarian asks. No, thank you, I say, as politely as I can. Don't worry, Mom tells me later. Bonnie was just busy today. But what about school? I'm nervous, she asks. You'll do fine. Just pretend you're reading to Bonnie. On Monday morning, I'm very nervous. Madeline Finn, would you like to read next? The teacher asks. Yes, please, I say, but not very loud. The first sentence goes pretty well. Then I mess up on a word, and then another, and I hear someone laugh. But then I think about Bonnie. I take a deep breath and pretend she is right next to me. Next thing I know, I'm at the bottom of the page. I look at my teacher and she has a big smile on her face. I did it, and I got my star. On Saturday, we go to the library again, and the librarian is back. I got my star, I tell her. I want to give it to Bonnie. Well done, Madeline Finn, she says. I think Bonnie might have a surprise for you too. Oh, wonder what that could be. Have any ideas, Evelyn? What that
Maybe a
surprise
new
could be?
puppy.
Maybe a new puppy? Lots of new puppies. Good guess. Madeline Finn would like to read to Bonnie. And would you like to read to Bonnie and her puppies? Oh my gosh, I don't know if those puppies would sit still. I think they'd be all over the place. Yes, please. I say nice and loud. So as you can see, dogs are wonderful beings and they can help so many people, and they can even help you to be confident in reading. Bye everyone, thanks for watching. Maybe you'll see Evelyn around town and wave hello.